Iran is a fascinating place full of opposites. Old ruins whisper stories of past empires while busy cities are alive with modern life. Women in veils walk next to young girls in jeans and makeup. It's a place where memories of Cyrus the Great live alongside the internet, where the smells of saffron and cardamom mix with car exhaust. This is the Persian puzzle, a country wrestling with its amazing past and uncertain future, a society balancing tradition and change. Iran's story is written in stone and poetry, a tale thousands of years old. From the grand ruins of Persepolis to the lively markets of Tehran, the country's rich history unfolds. The legacy of emperors and poets, conquerors and wise men, is woven into what it means to be Iranian. To understand Iran, you must travel through its history, exploring the ancient roots that still shape it today. In the middle of the Middle East is a civilization that has seen empires rise and fall, religions begin, and art and literature bloom. Iran's story is one of strength and renewal, a tribute to the enduring spirit of its people. This is the story of Iran, a land of ancient wonders and modern challenges, a nation forever caught between the echoes of its past and the hope of its future. The story of Iran starts with the Achaemenid Empire in the 6th century BC. Led by Cyrus the Great, Persia grew into a powerful empire, stretching from the Aegean Sea to the Indus River. Cyrus, known for his fairness and wisdom, created a government that respected different cultures and religions. He is still remembered as a just and kind ruler in Iran and beyond. From their grand capital of Persepolis, a city of amazing palaces and huge staircases, the Achaemenids ruled a vast land. This time saw Persian art and architecture flourish, as you can see in the detailed carvings and majestic buildings that still stand. The Achaemenids created a distinct Persian identity, one known for a love of beauty, a desire for knowledge, and a tradition of welcoming guests. But the Achaemenid Empire eventually fell apart due to fighting within and attacks from outside, losing to Alexander the Great's armies in the 4th century BC. Alexander's victory was a big change for Persia, bringing in Greek influences. Even though the Achaemenids fell, the Persian spirit lived on. New dynasties rose, each shaping the culture and politics. The Parthians and Sassanids, in turn, brought back Persian power, challenging Roman control in the West and creating a golden age of art, literature, and science. Islam arrived in Persia in the 7th century AD, and everything changed. The Arab conquests ended the Sassanid Empire and spread Islam across the region. But the Persians didn't just accept this new faith, they embraced it while keeping their own unique culture. The Persian language, now with Arabic words and Islamic ideas, blossomed as a language of literature. Poets like Rumi, Hafiz, and Saadi wrote about love, spirituality, and what it means to be human. Their poems traveled beyond borders and inspired many people. Persian art and architecture also thrived, with beautiful mosques, schools, and gardens that mixed Islamic and Persian styles. The Safavid dynasty, which came to power in the 16th century, made Shia Islam the official religion, a very important moment in Iranian history. The Safavids led a time of great art and culture, known for beautiful carpets, ceramics, and miniature paintings. Their capital, Isfahan, became a center for trade and learning, drawing scholars and artists from all over the Islamic world. This period saw Persian and Islamic traditions blend together, creating a rich and vibrant culture. From Rumi's poetry to the amazing buildings of Isfahan, the Persian spirit found new ways to express itself within Islam. The 1800s and 1900s were a time of big change and unrest for Iran. The once powerful Qajar dynasty, weakened by internal arguments and pressure from outside, faced growing influence from European powers, especially Russia and Great Britain. The discovery of oil in the early 1900s made Iran even more important to these competing empires. In 1921, an army officer named Reza Khan took control and made himself Reza Shah Pahlavi, starting the Pahlavi dynasty. Reza Shah wanted to modernize Iran and make it a modern country. He made big changes, including giving women more rights, creating a secular legal system, and building modern roads and buildings. But Reza Shah's strict rule and silencing of those who disagreed with him made some people angry. His decision to side with Nazi Germany during World War II was a disaster, forcing him to give up power in 1941. His son Mohammad Reza Shah Pahlavi became the new Shah, inheriting a country dealing with foreign interference and social change. Mohammad Reza Shah's reign saw fast modernization and economic growth thanks to oil money. But his policies, which many saw as favoring the rich and Western interests, made social inequalities worse and angered religious conservatives. This set the stage for a huge change in Iranian society, one that would change the country's future forever. Iran's geography is as amazing as its history. From the snowy peaks of the Alborz and Zagros mountains to the dry Dasht-e-Lut desert, the country has many different landscapes. The fertile Caspian Sea coast, with its thick forests and tea farms, is very different from the dry plains in the center of the country, but not having enough water is a big problem for Iran. The country's rivers and underground water sources are shrinking because of a growing population, climate change, and poor water management. Lake Urmia, once the biggest saltwater lake in the Middle East, is drying up, showing the environmental problems Iran faces. Even with these problems, Iran's natural beauty is clear. From the old forests of the Hyrcanian region, a unique ecosystem that has survived for thousands of years, to the turquoise waters of the Persian Gulf, with its islands full of sea life, Iran's natural heritage is amazing. Iranian people have learned to live in their environment, developing clever ways to collect water and grow food. The ancient Qanat system, a network of underground tunnels that bring water from the mountains to the plains, shows Persian ingenuity and their ability to thrive in a tough environment. Iranian culture is a mix of ancient traditions, Islamic beliefs, and modern ideas. A key part of it is hospitality called taraf, where guests are treated with great respect and generosity. Family is very important, and respecting older people is essential. Nowruz, the Persian New Year celebrated at the start of spring, is a time for new beginnings and celebration. Families get together for meals, give gifts, and welcome spring with displays of plants, sweets, and coins. The Haftsin table, with 7 symbolic items starting with the letter S in Persian, is a big part of Nowruz. Persian poetry, with its beautiful words and deep thoughts about life, is still very important to Iranians. From the spiritual poems of Rumi to the love poems of Hafez, poetry is part of everyday life, recited at gatherings, written on walls, and treasured as a source of wisdom and comfort. Even with social restrictions, young people in Iran find ways to express themselves through music, fashion, and technology. The internet, even though it is censored, lets them see the outside world, and underground music gives them a space for creativity and sharing their thoughts about society. International sanctions put in place because of Iran's nuclear program and support for groups in other countries have hurt Iran's economy. These sanctions have made it hard for Iran to trade with other countries, limited investment from outside, and caused the value of its money, the rial, to fall. The oil and gas industry, once the most important part of Iran's economy, has suffered greatly. Sanctions have stopped Iran from selling much of its oil, taking away important income. This has hurt the whole economy, causing inflation, job losses, and a lower standard of living. Even with these problems, the Iranian people are strong and resourceful. The informal economy has grown, with markets busy as people find creative ways to earn money. Smuggling, especially of fuel and everyday goods, has become a way for many to make money, even though it is risky. The technology sector, even with many challenges, is one of the few successes in Iran's struggling economy. Young and educated Iranian tech entrepreneurs have created new solutions for things like online shopping, online payments, and mobile apps, serving a population that wants to be connected. If you found this video insightful, please subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with your friends. Your support helps us bring more content like this to you.